Art is not subjective. Beliefs can either leave you spinning your wheels, a hamster running towards a never ending cycle of non progress, or it can be the wind in your sails towards forcing you into success. In art, there's been a cultural idea which has not only stunted the growth of artists, but it's made the world a more ugly place. If you don't believe me, experience the divine wonders of visiting your local art museum. But this general repulsiveness is in the belief that art is subjective, and this is one of the most destructive things you can possibly think when you want to become a better artist. So let's put this myth to bed for the well-feeling of humanity. Proving the lie. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's a common trite trope peddled by the art establishment at large, when there is little evidence to actually fully support it. Style, taste, and preferences are often the counter-argument to the objectivity of art, but they fail to prove that there can't be larger themes of objectivity. Common sense dismantles this belief, which spawns from the deepest depths of human convenience. If all art was personal and subjective, why would there be a top songs list, 7 wonders of the world, paintings in museums and others in landfills, famous artists who are remembered and others who are forgotten? Well, the art establishment might say that it was because of external factors, things like concepts, famous places, or happenstance that led to the success of these works in particular. But the true meaning of subjective is that if 100 paintings lie in front of 100 people, roughly speaking, everybody would like to take home at least one painting. This, however, could not be farther from the truth. True that everybody has their own experiences, but what we call mutual subjectivity ought to be objective. Art works by the laws of the universe just like any other creative pursuit. The majority fail, and they fail bad, while some succeed and get all the glory. Think about a YouTube video. Almost all fail and practically get 0 views, while a very marginal percent get all the views. We know this is not by happenstance because there is continuity between great works of art. They all use values, color, lines, structure, etc. in similar ways. Not necessarily in the same technical way, but they're always guided by the same principles. Principles I go in depth on in my master study videos on my channel. But there's an even bigger problem. To call the idea art is subjective, just an idea, is plain wrong. It is more like a virus, a meme, a collective ideology, which has ruined not just paintings, but the places we physically see and interact with every day. Take a casual stroll through your downtown area and gaze at the modern buildings. Buildings which are avant-garde enough to blend in with the other countless glass boxes that are part of their identical extended family. People flock to places that were built before this atrocious idea emerged because their practical product far exceeds the modern output. We must go even deeper to understand why this is. It's another large war fought with paint, glass, and I-beams, which is concept versus the feeling. The art industry wants to convince you that modern art is good, while traditional art and even contemporary art that is good feels no need to do so. Michael Phelps, for example, does not need to brag about being a fast swimmer because his actions and his aura speaks for itself. Likewise, if you look at a traditional artwork's plaque, it simply states the date, title, and name of the artist. Meanwhile, conceptual artists make you read an entire pamphlet to understand how great their work is. It's a basic need for humans to compensate, and traditional art's masterworks grasp you right at your core and make you understand their message entirely based on the merits of its execution, not its explanation. This is to say, trust your gut. It spent millions of years evolving to recognize what is genuine and what is intellectual contrivance. Emotions communicate our instincts to our consciousness, and to be so arrogant as to think that you are better than collective human experience immemorially is appalling and embarrassing. You are not better than the normal non-artists because they are not naive and they are not normal. When the public is captured by something, it shows that the collective human instinctual response finds something indispensable within something. You're getting a response directly from the cloud of biological wisdom. And if the public goes, or they give a puzzled look at your artwork, it might be time to do a spring cleaning on your most cherished paradigms.